Welcome
to
Scotland.
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 Scotland. Scotland.
There are many reasons this beautiful country attracts visitors from all over the world. Whether it be a search for ancestral roots, to explore nature, try some world-renowned whiskey, play golf at the world's oldest golf course, visit amazing castles, or simply enjoy the beautiful capital, Scotland will leave you in awe and will make you want to return multiple times to visit. We are Our Family Adventures, exploring the best of Scotland for a third time. Hello, we are in Scotland for the third time.
Hello.
We're starting here in Edinburgh. We arrived yesterday and just checking out a few things that we haven't seen before. So we're gonna go to a bunch of new places in Scotland and we're gonna take a motorhome again, which we're very excited about. Go to the Isle of Mull, Isle of Skye, of course, we can't miss that. That's one of our favorite places. And then we're gonna go out to the east coast, explore some very new places. We've never been to that side before, back up to Inveraray. And well, follow us along if you're interested in seeing all these new places that we check out. And make sure to subscribe so you get notifications of when we post anything new.
You survive over here at the Go Explore. You know, over here they have so many different type of motorhomes as well as camper vans.
So we can't continue this video before first thanking our sponsor, Go Explore Scotland, as this part of our trip would not have been possible without them. Their amazing support allowed us to explore Scotland in style and comfort. From the rolling hills and rugged coastline to the charming villages and historic castles, we were able to see it all, thanks to Go Explore Scotland. Their top-notch Munro motorhome made our journey not just possible, but incredibly enjoyable. It truly felt like a home on wheels. Their motorhomes are equipped with everything you need for a comfortable and hassle-free adventure. What really set them apart for us in a motorhome hire is their unique level of customer service, starting from the inquiry process to their product knowledge, as well as their support throughout our trip should any problem arise. You can find more information about them in the description below, or scan the QR code on the screen with your phone to check out their website. Our first day and first hour in the motorhome. We just picked up the motorhome from Go Explore Scotland and we came to this nearby supermarket to just get a couple of basics that we need before we head to our campsite in Oban. Okay, so we just left the supermarket, so 1 hour and 13 minutes from Glasgow. This is the first stop, Rest and Be Thankful viewpoint. We are on our way to the Scottish Highlands. First night here in Oban. We were gonna try to have dinner in town. We were craving some seafood, but we arrived in town too late, so just keep that in mind if you're coming to Oban for a restaurant, because you either need to make a reservation for the ones that are still open after 6 or arrive before 6. So we just went to Tesco instead and we got groceries. We got like a whole bunch of these ready cook meals, so we're just gonna read the instructions. I think we make them in the oven. And we just went ahead and bought other stuff that we were gonna need anyway, since this is our first day. There's a chicken Madeira with mushroom and rice, another beef roast dinner, and this one looks really good too, spaghetti carbonara. We'll see if we can film the campsite a little bit. This is the one that we went to 2 years ago. It's a lot fuller this year. I'm glad I booked early before we even traveled. And it was £35 a night. And then tomorrow morning we get the first or second ferry out of here to Isle of Mull. So we have to be there by 8 o'clock in the morning. And we're very excited to go see a different place. So sadly we can't see Oban anymore since everything's closed, but at least we'll get to see Isle of Mull.
And this place over here is really, really nice. They have several homes over here that you can rent right here on top. They have 4 bathrooms with a shower, toilets, and washer and dryer. They have a little kitchen right here so you can warm up your food. Let me show the inside. They lock the doors at 11 and open at 8. They have a little freezer right here, a water heater for tea, a toaster, a microwave, and an oven, and some games over here.
All right, so here's our dinner. Pasta carbonara. This is the chicken what?
Chicken Madeira.
Chicken Madeira. Roast beef with vegetables, potatoes, another pasta, rice with meat, and carrots and gravy. And then we chopped some tomatoes up for a salad and got our oil and vinegar here. And that's it for our first dinner. Okay, I think they're only back there. We encountered some midges. They're in the back side of the camp. Come on. There's these cool little pods here. It's a very nice campsite, so quiet. We took the 8:35 a.m. ferry, departing from the Oban ferry terminal and arriving in Craignure, Isle of Mull. Booking the ferry tickets is fairly easy and can be done online. Once you arrive at the ferry terminal, follow the signs to the boarding area, and if you're taking a vehicle, you'll drive it onto the ferry under the guidance of the staff. The ferry ride to the Isle of Mull takes only about an hour. The ferries are well equipped with comfortable seating, restrooms, and sometimes even cafes or snack bars where you can grab a drink or a bite to eat. It's a relaxed and pleasant way to travel. One of the best parts of a ferry ride are the stunning views. As you sail, you'll get to see beautiful coastlines, other islands, and maybe even some wildlife. It's a great opportunity for photography and simply enjoying the scenery. When you reach your destination, disembarking is very straightforward. If you're with the car, just wait for the staff to guide you off the ferry. And if you're on foot, follow the signs to the exit. We're at the Isle of Mull Cheese Factory Cafe. We could not find any parking in Tobermory, so this is just 4 minutes away drive, and we're super hungry. We're gonna get something to eat. Lots of midges around, I don't know if you can see, but we're gonna get some coffee and maybe cheese.
Heart filled with worry.
The Glassbarn is a family-owned farm shop and cafe with a beautiful setting that makes you feel like you're outside over coffee or lunch.
What for? You watch the world from a place beneath the willow, the willow. So many.
If you're in the cafe around 3 to 4 p.m. in the summer, you can watch the cows come from the fields for their milking time while you sip your coffee. Be sure to browse their shop for cheeses and spirits. as well as biscuits, crackers, oatcakes, and delicious preserves made with their own ingredients.
So when we were in Isle of Mull, we went to the Isle of Mull cheese factory. And one thing you should definitely try there is their cheese. It's so good. So let's try a little bit. This cheese, they give us like little samples and it was really good. Yum, so good. I love it.
Far away until you're out of sight. You're out of sight.
So after a long and curvy drive, we're at Calgary Bay. We wish the sun would come out a little more, but who knows? The weather here changes so quickly. It's supposed to clear up a little bit after 2 or 3 p.m. and right now it's 1:20. We kind of see it peeking through, but let's take a look. Hopefully we'll be able to get some drone shots and get our feet in the water. Maybe it's kind of cold, but we'll give it a try. So one thing I forgot to mention is that the parking is kind of small. Maybe fit about 20 vehicles there, and the motorhome is a little bit tighter, but we were able to snag one, luckily. Famous for its pristine white sand and crystal clear turquoise waters, Calgary Beach is the most well-known beach on Mull. Its sheltered bay makes it an ideal place to swim if you are brave enough to get in the chilly water, enjoy during a walk, or simply have a picnic. There are facilities nearby if needed, as well as a local ice cream stand serving a few snacks as well. Be sure to take any trash back with you and leave the area nicer than when you arrived. Eas Fors is a series of 3 waterfalls cascading down a total drop of about 30 meters. The name Eas Fors is quite interesting. Eas means waterfall in Gaelic, and Fors also means waterfall in Norse. So essentially, you're visiting a waterfall. The walk to the waterfall is short and easy. As you can see, the path takes you through beautiful, rugged scenery typical of this part of Scotland. Eas Fors flows into the sea at Loch Tuath, offering spectacular views where freshwater meets the saltwater loch. The sound of the rushing water and the breathtaking scenery makes this spot a must visit. That's the little spot we came down from, and here where we are taking the pictures. And if you fancy a cold plunge, this waterfall forms a little pool under the second level of it.
Let's try this water. Oh my goodness gracious, this is cold. It's colder than the ocean.
A few tips for visiting here is to wear sturdy footwear as the path could be muddy, especially after rain, and be cautious near the edges as the rocks can be slippery. And of course, don't forget your camera. The views here are absolutely picture perfect.
Hello everybody, so I'm gonna do the tour of our motorhome. This is our main campsite down while we're driving. There's seatbelts and stuff, and this can become a bed if you have more people. And this is like our dining table when we're having dinner and stuff. So up here we have a bunch of cabinets. This is where Mom and Dad are going to be putting their clothes.
We had moved some of the cups because these clear ones were all the way over there and it was kind of empty, and we figured it'd just be easier to put some clothes in there, or our PJs or whatever, just to make it easier to reach some of our necessities. So these close it right here like that.
This is our oven. We haven't used it yet, but we most likely will. Right here's our fridge and freezer. This is our freezer. We have a lot of stuff.
We got some essentials just now at Tesco. We got some milk, butter, clotted cream.
This is our like pantry. So we have a lot of food. We got all stocked up.
That's mostly snacks and breads. And then toaster, teapot, and I think a coffee pot, I'm not sure.
This is our kitchen area. This is the stove top. Here is our sink. It's a nice sink, so just have water. And then
this is part of our dinner, so we're gonna chop that up in a bit.
Down here we have all of our utensils. Down here we have plates, pans.
3 pans, a skillet, and then obviously whatever we could fit in here we did.
So when we're traveling we have these locks.
To make sure they're closed when we're driving, because everything will open up. So this one was pretty empty, it just had the cutting board, so we just stuffed some more groceries in there.
Yeah, we have a fire extinguisher, and then we can hang jackets there, fire alarm. That's the stairs to go to me and Caleb's room. This is our bathroom. So we have this shower. It's nice, a big shower. Our sink, we have some shampoo in there. Good water. Okay, and then when you're taking a shower, you just take the floor out.
It's a mirror?
No, it's a...
Oh, it's a door.
Yeah, this is a door for your shower, so you don't get the whole bathroom wet. Here's our toilet. We have to flush as well.
So to use it,
Just open it. And it's open. And water.
and then you close it after you're
Yeah,
done.
make sure you close your eyes. Things don't come fly out while you're driving. We have a nice cabinet in here. Window. Oh, this one's... There we go! This is like a cabinet where you can keep clothes. We kind of stuffed all of our jackets and backpacks in here. Down here is another storage. There's the little...
the battery.
This is me and Caleb's room.
We ordered the bedding pack for each bed. So it comes with the mattress protector, the 2 pillows, the sheets, and a blanket. So those are still in there. We're gonna get that set up later. There's 2 cabinets back there. All right, and what's this up here, Caleb? Ah, a sunroof. Very nice. What about back there? You gonna show us?
Yeah.
Ah.
And there's another window over
Yeah, show the buggy.
And there's another one over here.
Okay. And then do you have lights back here?
Lights over here.
Very nice. Okay, good job.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Good night.
Once again, a massive thank you to Go Explore Scotland for making this trip a reality. And thank you all for watching and joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more of our Scotland travel adventures. See you soon!